Hey there, angelcakes! Have you ever wondered exactly how much Saint Quartz FGO gives out for free? I know when I first started playing FGO for the intent of only buying Saint Quartz for the GSSR, I had calculation spreadsheets keeping track of what Saint Quartz comes out when to help me try and brace for banners that I was excited for, cross-referencing FGO JP to keep track of everything. I haven't been doing that recently, mostly because I'm lazy, but I decided to do it again for old time's sake and make a video out of it. So, if you've ever considered spending money on FGO anticipating a banner drop, maybe stop and see if FGO will be more generous than you anticipate. Hey there, I'm Mocha, a game dev VTuber that likes talking about gacha and indie games. Today I'll be tackling something that I've always dreaded so you won't have to: math. Before I even start my calculations, I should note that you'll definitely be getting more Saint Quartz than is actually calculated here, whether it be via bond bonuses, rank up quests, or interludes. It's impossible for me to tell how much every individual person will get from that. That means you'll actually have even more to roll with than I tell you in this video, assuming you actually play the game. Now for the big question: how much free Saint Quartz does FGO give out? Well, that's a little hard to answer, so I can't give you one number and just be done with the video right now. Everything is merely a prediction. FGO NA and FGO JP have different campaigns, and even if NA tries its best to keep up with the campaigns that FGO JP does, it's hard to get an exact 1-to-1 ratio. So let's split this up into segments. First off, let's talk about how much Saint Quartz you get by purely logging in, without a single campaign in sight. For the sake of simpler calculations, we'll make the assumption that it is day 1 of your weekly login bonus, that it's day 1 of your 50-day Saint Quartz bonus, and that you aren't privy to any of the bonuses that come from being a new player or any Start Dash campaign. As stated beforehand, this means you'll probably actually get a little bit more than what's stated here, but we're assuming that you're at the bare minimum. In addition to this, I'm going to assume that you're caught up with all current content, meaning that you've played through all the initial singularities, EOR chapters, and up through Lost Belt 4, and you're done with all the free quests there. If you haven't yet, well, that's some more bonus Saint Quartz right there. On with the calculations. Every week in FGO, just from logging in, nothing else, you get 4 Saint Quartz and 1 ticket. 365 divided by 7 equals 52 tickets. 52 weeks times 4 equals 208 Saint Quartz. In addition, every 50 days, you also get 30 bonus Saint Quartz. 365 divided by 50 equals 7.3. 7 times 30 equals 210. That means from logging in alone, not purchasing anything in the shop, and not participating in any events, you get 418 Saint Quartz and 52 tickets, worth about 191 single rolls. That's a decent amount from just doing nothing with no special events. On top of that, it should be assumed that you're buying the monthly shop tickets. Unless you're in desperate need of experience cards or want card openers, it's recommended that you buy them. We get 5 per month, with 5 times 12 equals 60, giving us 60 more singles throughout the year. Not bad for just logging in, right? Let's go over the campaigns we'll be hitting over the next year. I'll be counting this from the start of Guda Guda 4 all the way to and including the Las Vegas rerun next year. As another note, these will purely be login campaigns, and while they're pretty good guesses, they're still unconfirmed ones. There were a few login campaigns that I wasn't quite sure would translate well to the FGO NA server, such as JP Twitter follower goals, so I decided not to include these even if NA will try and find some way to convert them over, as I'd be a little bit under in these estimations rather than over. So without further ado, let's start the listing. We should be getting a live stream, or if not that, something to replace a live stream pre-Guda Guda 4, giving us 12 Saint Quartz. After that, we'll have the 4th anniversary, which will give us 10 tickets from a login campaign, 30 Saint Quartz from clearing Lost Belts 1 to 3, and 108 Saint Quartz from clearing all the main record free quests up through Lost Belt 4. There will also be 30 Saint Quartz from the livestream event, and 10 extra monthly tickets in the shop. Shortly afterwards, there should be 1.5k day anniversary, which will give us 10 Saint Quartz. And then although we won't have any sort of Kiyomaf commemoration, this is usually replaced with NA's Thanksgiving celebration, so we can relegate those 10 Saint Quartz we get from it there. There will be a pre-release campaign for Saber Wars 2, giving us a crunchy 3 Saint Quartz, before we hit another download milestone that'll give us 10 Saint Quartz for clearing Lost Belt 1, 20 Saint Quartz for clearing Lost Belt 4, and 11 tickets for logging in. there's a 1.6k day bonus login for another 10 sync quartz, and a pre-release campaign for Atlantis, netting us 10 more sync quartz if you've cleared Lost Belt 4 by that time. Here, it gets a little tricky. FGO JP has this thing every year where they schedule a bunch of streams as they travel around Japan, hyping these up with sync quartz announcements. We don't have an equivalent to this big hype train in NA, but we do typically have equivalent streams that transfer the sync quartz bonus we get for it over, so we'll just have vague stream award login bonus here. So, a 16 sync quartz login bonus for the first Chaldea Caravan event, followed up by the New Year's giving us 30 sync quartz and 10 more tickets from Da Vinci's shop, 3 more stream events giving us 16 sync quartz each, before getting a download campaign that gives us 10 more tickets. There's one more Atlantis aid clear campaign in preparation for Olympus, giving us 10 sync quartz if you've cleared Lost Belt 5.1 before getting on one more big download campaign where, in addition to getting a free 5-star, we're getting 30 sync quartz and 10 tickets. All in all, just from logging in and buying things out from the shop with mana prisms, we get 459 sync quartz and 61 tickets. Not a small amount to say the very least. And that's not all. If you're actually playing the game and clearing events as they come out, you'll surely be getting even more. Starting out with Summer 3, we're getting 14 sync quartz before Summer 4 gives us 22 sync quartz, not to mention a whole lot of QP. Battle in New York gives us 1 sync quartz as well as 14 tickets, if you can manage to beat all the challenge quests. But good luck with them since they can be a bit challenging for free-to-play players, lol. Saber Wars 2 gives out 7 sync quartz, while Christmas 2019 gives out 4. We're then hit with Lost Belt 5.1, Atlantis, where you get 25 sync quartz from the main story and 9 sync quartz from clearing free quests. New Year's gives us 10 sync quartz from master missions, while the Benny Enma New Year's rerun gives us 13 sync quartz. There's a user questionnaire that thus far NA has consistently brought some version of over, so we get 4 tickets from that. The Amazonas event gives us 11 sync quartz, and the Valentine's Day event gives us 6 sync quartz and 5 tickets from the latter. The White Day event, Aeon Spring Breeze, gives us 7 sync quartz as well. The Apocrypha rerun gives us 6 sync quartz and 5 tickets, and Lost Belt 5.2, Olympus, gives us 27 sync quartz from the main story and 11 sync quartz from free quests. These free quests should also give us 20 more sync quartz from the every 10 free quests you get 10 sync quartz missions. The 20 million download campaign gives 20 sync quartz for missions. Board Game Apocalypse gives 11 sync quartz and 1 ticket. And finally, the Summer 4 rerun gives us 22 sync quartz once again. Ooh, that's all of them. Rack them up and we get 246 sync quartz and 29 tickets from all of that. That's a whole bunch of numbers to throw at you, huh? And all this is without even including a few things that I was iffy on, because they're probably going to compensate for those somehow anyway. If we tally all of those up, we get a grand total of, drumroll please, 1,133 sync quartz and 202 tickets, equivalent to 576.6 single rolls. Whew, honestly, it's not that awful, right? I'm probably off in my calculations somewhere because math sucks ass, so you can comment down below the real number if you really want to show me up. But we get at least that many throughout the year. Not to mention, of course, all the bonus sync quartz you can grind yourself from other places. Thank you so much for sitting with me through my calculations. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more of what I do, subscribe to the channel and check out the description for my Twitch. I stream 5 days a week and I upload videos weekly. I'll catch you later, angel cakes. Bye bye!